Hello there everybody, and welcome to what I hope will be a new mini-series on this channel, just taking a look back at the bus scene in various years from the past and using a selection of my photos. We're going to start off with looking at London buses during 1990 and 1991. Now, 1990 was a sad year. It was the year that Muswell Hill Bus Garage closed on the 21st of July. And that was a lovely bus garage to work at. A couple of photos here taken on the very last day. There's an empty garage there pretty much. Buses are being moved on to other garages, whether that be Finchley, Potters Bar or Holloway, or even Chalk Farm I think had one or two. A route master there with a few of the drivers. Look at the special blind on the back. Farewell to Muswell Hill Bus Garage. There was a barbecue laid on and just a bit of banter, and a few drivers turned up past and present. These photos are in no particular order, though I think the earlier ones, most of them are from 1990. Here on Westminster Bridge, you've got a couple of route masters at work, one of them on Route 12. We skipped to 1991 for this photo, like I say, no particular order. A Metro bus in the Leaside fleet, and that's at the bottom of Windmill Hill there in Enfield, on the junction of Chase Side. This looks like Oxford Street to me, a Metro bus, crew operated on Route 73. Leyland Nationals were still common on the Red Arrow services. We got one here on the stand at the old London Bridge bus station, on Route 510. Sticking with 1990, we move on to London Bridge itself, and these Northern Counties bodied Volvos, were they city buses? I'm sure they were in use on Route 133. In the days when Route 214 was double-decked with Leyland Titans, and went through to London Bridge Station. Again, another one from 1990. The Volvo Ailsa second-hand buses were coming to an end of their lifespan at Potters Bar, mainly relegated by 1990 to routes W8 and 234, And we've got a Titan here on London Bridge in the London Northern Fleet, on Route 43 from Muswell Hill Bus Garage. Eastern National and Thamesway, all as one, were still in use with Bristol VRs. This is Edmonton Green Bus Station, the old bus station before it was knocked down and revamped, and that's Route 359 to Manor House. Another view of one of Potters Bar's ageing Ailsas. A nighttime shot here at Chase Farm Hospital on the W8. And a lovely shot now opposite the bus garage in Potters Bar of Metro bus, and this is M1334. Note the registration plate is coming apart there a little bit. It's a lovely summer scene in 1990, just after we had transferred up from Muswell Hill Garage. Going back to Edmonton Green now, and a Metro bus on the 279 in the days when the route still went through to Smithfield. And the Harrow bus's livery was coming to an end in 1990. I forget the exact location of this. Would it be Cannons Park? It's just before an underground station, so I'm sure some of you will know that location. Kentish bus with their Northern Counties bodied Olympians on London Bridge on Route 22A. Making the climb from Muswell Hill up past Alexandra Palace is a Metrobus on Route W3 in the Leaside fleet, later of course to become Cowie Leaside and then Arriva. We had some snow in 1991, the first real snow I experienced in London. And you got a Metrobus here on Route 102, loading up in Alexandra Park Road in Muswell Hill. And in the days when the 191 had metro buses on it, operated by Leaside. This is Enfield Town Centre there. And note the destination says Lower Edmonton Station rather than Edmonton Green as we know it today. Moving on to Waltham Cross in 1991. Metro 774 on the 317s in the days when the 317 route went through to Upshire. Viewed from, I believe it was a Burger King on the corner there of Tottenham Court Road and Oxford Street. And you got a Route Master bus on the 73 making that turn from Oxford Street into Tottenham Court Road. I remember these being introduced as brand new, the Wright Handy Bus Dennis Darts. And this one is joining Alexandra Park Road on the edge of Muswell Hill there, Route 84A to Barnet Chesterfield Road. These days that of course is Route 184. Inside the old Turnpike Lane bus station now. Metro 528 on the 144A. Again, note the destination is Lower Edmonton Station. And filmed in Lower Edmonton Station, or Edmonton Green as we know it today, from that spiral bridge, the famous spiral bridge used in Some Mothers Do Have 'Em on TV. We've got a Metro bus on the 144A in the Leaside fleet. Another Leyland National now on one of the Red Arrow routes, Route 503 to South Kensington Station. Squaring up for departure outside Turnpike Lane bus station, a rather scruffy looking Metro 1115. From Potters Bar Garage on the 231, note the 231 in those days went through to Carterhatch and duplicated the 191 route over that last little section. More snow in Muswell Hill now. This is Colney Hatch Lane. The year was 1991. So were the 43s from Holloway in those days? Certainly Muswell Hill had closed. Anyway, Metro 558. Enfield Town now. Slightly different town centre layout there for those of you that know the town these days. Metrobus 1143, again from Potters Bar Garage, on the 231 to Turnpike Lane. Love driving these Scanias, certainly the best buses of the day. Scania 5 here, having just crossed the North Circular Road on the 263 to Archway, so this whole location has completely changed. Obviously there's a flyover there now over the North Circular Road. And we bring this video to a close at Walthamstow at Eastern National Thamesway, and you've got a Bristol VR there on the 275. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back with another one very soon.